Hello, my beautiful and awesome ladies. Welcome to the gay friend every girl needs, the perfect place for women to find a really good dating and relationship advice from a unique perspective that only the gay friend that every girl needs can provide. And in today's video, I am going to be talking about 7 tips for you to be dating in COVID times. So let's move right along to the tip number 1. The tip number 1 from me to you will be to clean up your plate. When I say clean up your plate, I mean literally clean up your plate. If you are dating somebody, or not like dating, like like we get in this we're talking stage, and then like sometimes we can get like 2 or 3 guys at the same time. Like no, we're just talking, we're not dating, we're like in this stage, we're just seeing if it's going to work and all that stuff. So I encourage you that if you are in that stage with somebody, just make sure that you're clear from all the past contestants in order for you to move on, and especially clear your plate if you just came from a relationship. If you were dating somebody already, like within the past 3 months, or I don't know, less or more, and you still feel that you're not over that yet, take time for you to be clear and for you to have all of that out of you so you can move on, and it's going to be better for you. So moving to the tip number 2. The second tip that I have for you, it is to date yourself first. Yes, it can sound, I don't know, selfish, narcissistic, I don't know. No, but this is real. Date yourself first. Take some time to feel comfortable within your own skin. Take some time for you, like for yourself. Take some time for you to know you better, to know what you are, to know who you are, to know what you want, to know what you really need, to know what you are really looking for in someone else. Because how can you expect someone else to like you if you don't like yourself? And sometimes we don't take that time to be with ourselves, to just heal all wounds, to understand what we want in the specific stage of life that we are right now. Because some of you might be turning 25, or every age, every time is like a different stage for you in life, and you want different things. Most likely nobody still liking the same things they used to like when they were kids. Your preferences, the things that you really desire, like they are in a constant changing status that you have to just keep up with that. And in order for you to understand those changes, you have to be able to know yourself. Because I always say that you have to make yourself happy first. You don't have to look happiness with somebody else. Just make yourself happy first, and then you look somebody to share with. You look somebody to accompany you. Okay, so moving on to the tip number 3. And the third tip that I have for you, it is that put yourself out there. Right now, what you have to do is that we are in the middle of this pandemic with this COVID time. So what I suggest to you, it is take advantage of the online platforms and the apps and websites that are out to have a good dating experience. And get out there and create a profile in, I don't know, Tinder, Best Match, Find a Heart. So sign up to those platforms where you can see and also be seen by available people. No, sorry. So the fourth tip that I have for you today, it is actually to be honest. Once you are creating a profile within those dating platforms, make sure that you are 100% honest when creating your online profile, because this is one of the biggest mistakes that we all make when we are actually dating and and like creating a profile for an online dating website. It's that we like to do the best version of ourselves that doesn't exist anymore. Then like we get this picture from 3 years ago, and then yeah, I like movies, I like to travel, and maybe you have never traveled and you don't watch a lot of movies, but you write it there because you feel like that's what everybody is doing, or that's what everybody want to see. So no, be honest, 100% honest, because that is going to be a pain later on if you're not, because then people are going to be expecting things that they thought that you liked, but you don't really like them, and then that's going to be a problem in the long run. Moving on to the tip number 5, and it is to pay attention. I will not get tired of repeating this over and over and over. The signs you ignore today, or the signs you ignore in the beginning, are pretty much the reasons why you leave later. Pay attention to everything, to how he talks to you, to how he treats you. Online, it's kind of tricky sometimes because you can never feel or like tell how somebody is actually texting something, but that's why this is a bonus tip. I encourage you to send voice notes, and also nicely you can ask voice notes back so you can know how he talks, to know his voice, and to also know how he's saying things, like his tone, and pay attention to that. Pay attention to that because that's very important. Moving on to the tip number 6, and it is try to truly know the other person. Sometimes when we are meeting somebody, we get stuck in this talking about myself thing, and then like we don't notice sometimes, but then like 3 hours went by and all you talked was about yourself, what you liked, what you are, and what you would like to do, the things you like to see, and then like you didn't really spend time trying to know the other person, and that is it's unfair, but it's also not good for you, because then you didn't accomplish the mission of dating, which is knowing somebody, getting to know the other person to see if you really like that person. Find topics where you can both talk about each other, like TV shows, movies, food, hobbies, and things like that you can actually know each other and each other's preferences. That will help you a lot to know about the other person, even if you don't believe it or not. This is another bonus tip right here. I want you to make sure that you understand that in order for you to be a good match, you don't have to think the same about things. You don't have to like the same things. You just have to agree to disagree. Okay. I hope you're clear in that, okay? Don't go overreacting about how he thinks, I don't know, certain things about politics. That's something else. Don't talk about sports, politics, or religion. Maybe later on, if you guys, develop a thing, and then that starts up to, later on you can talk about, no, just not, because not everybody is mature enough to understand that you don't have to both be on the same page in order for you to be a good match. You just have to be excited for giving the next step together, whatever it is. And in order for you to be a good match, you just have to agree to disagree and just respect and accept the other person as they are. And that's it. And moving to the last and final tip, the 7th tip, it is to enjoy. In this moment, during this pandemic, one thing that I have learned is that we have to enjoy things while we have them. And that also includes people, that includes situations that includes um, material things, that includes a lot of things, because I have lost a lot of people that I never pictured my life without. I have lost a lot of things, a lot of jobs, a lot of uh, a lot of everything. I mean, a lot of habits. Even going out for a run, it's not. It's out of the equation right now because they don't let you go out, and if you go out, even if it's to work out by yourself, you have to wear a mask. Like even the freedom of just being out there and hug somebody. I mean, enjoy things while you have them. And this final tip and this last tip, it is actually a very important one because sometimes we limit ourselves from enjoying something at its full potential because of what people might think, because of what maybe let's do it some other day. Well, like it or not, we might not have another day. And I am telling you this with my heart in my hands. We might not have another day. Live today like if it's your last day. It might sound cliche, but I am actually telling you, live your life, enjoy what you have while you have it. Kiss that guy you like. Keep on kissing him all day long. Hug him. Do all you have to do. If you like to do it, if you both like it. I mean, anyway, girls, I hope you have found this information very helpful. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and hit on that bell so you can get a notification every time I upload a video. It will help me a lot if you comment and you share it with somebody who might need it or who might like this type of content. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you don't text and drive, and I hope you're kind and that you have courage enough for you to build and live the life that you really want to live, and that I will see you again soon. Love yourself before loving anybody else, and I love you.